What's up, guys? Today I am going to be watching something that I have been so excited for. The Yeeps 2.0 trailer came out today. So I'm going to be watching it, and it's probably going to be over there for you guys or over here. I don't really know. However I'm going to put it. So I'm just going to watch it on my Oculus, and yeah, let's just get into it. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, is that a bee? Wait, what?
Yeeps 2.0, the biggest update in Yeeps history, is only a few days away. But really, it's more than just an update. We're leveling up the entire game using the foundation we've built over this incredible past year to make sure Yeeps is bigger and better than ever.
This is crazy.
So what does that look like? Well, let me show you.
What? Wait. That's a huge map. Wait, what? Are we gonna have infinite maps now? Are those deer? Wait, what were those? Is that a caution sign? Whoa, what the heck? Are those gnomes moving? This is bucket hat gnomes?
We're pushing him through the wall.
That's right. Yeeps 2.0 is all about a brand new, gigantic,
open world. Let's go!
We rebuilt everything from the ground up into
I'm
one
ready to
cohesive open world. And to do that, we got to work with 5 of our best build teams to show you the peak of Yeeps building. Where are the old maps? Don't worry, they're still here. But
Okay,
I'll cover
so
that
the
part
old
later.
maps are staying.
Having the maps
That's
laid
good.
out in an open world like this lets us breathe
Whoa,
new life into
these
all
are
the biomes
actually crazy
so that each one
maps.
can grow into a real place with its
Each
own
biome
unique
has
gnome
its own
society and
gnome
culture.
society.
And of course, a bigger world also means
Bigger maps.
we asked you what you
Let's
wanted to see in Yeeps
go!
2.0, and this one came up more than anything. So we delivered. Now you can build taller towers, longer passageways, bigger mazes,
This is
and so much
crazy.
more. This new world is alive, in every sense of the word. It's full of NPCs that you can chat with, trade with, hang out with, and of course,
that kid was just
battle.
talking to
But
a
not
gnome
only
with a
that,
bucket
there's also
hat.
now,
That guy looked like
in
he
Yeeps
was
2.0,
dead.
time
Wait, a
exists,
clock?
and based on the
What?
time of day, you may encounter an unexpected pack
Yeah,
of
we're
visitors.
literally turning
Of course,
it
it is
Yeeps
Yeeps,
into
so most of the
Minecraft with
time
that
it's
one,
night.
this
But let me
one.
tell you, from experience, looking out at your first Yeeps sunset is
Whoa.
something truly breathtaking.
Holy crap.
Now, I'm sure some of you are also curious about the new terrain.
Yeah, that
I'll
is
get to
crazy.
that, but
The
first,
terrain
we
is
need to talk
wild.
about an open world is complete without secrets to
what are
discover
those
and fun
signs?
things to do.
What are those?
So all throughout
Is
this
that
new world, you'll
a
find
pin sign?
Yeeps has tons of classic modes to choose from. And for the first week of 2.0, we'll be expanding the world with a new map every single day for each of our classic modes. In
Oh
short,
my
the core
gosh.
game modes of Yeeps are all making a return.
These maps
but
are
in 2.0,
huge.
things are even better, because you'll also earn something for every
What?
time you play a game.
Silver beads!
Those gnome societies I mentioned earlier trade with a brand new currency,
Are they holding
silver beans.
bats?
And beans are super easy to rack up. Of course, you can earn beans for playing games, but many of the mobs you see wandering around are also packed full of beans. So if you beat them up or build some contraption, you could accumulate some big bean numbers. You can use
Wait,
these
what are
beans
those
all
green
throughout the
things?
world, whether it's to trade for early game items, access secret areas, or even
Quick
fast travel.
travel!
And beans aren't the
Let's
only resource hidden in this world.
Go! Hidden loot.
As with any open world, this one is full of hidden treasures and loot.
Is that a
Some of it
log
pretty
on a
easy to find,
stack?
but there are others hidden in dungeons that require a bit more skill than ever.
Minecraft dungeons are crazy.
This merchant here is always
Wait, what
looking for
does he
rare
have?
treasures from across the Yeeps world. And if you can find
Weekly
some, the
loot
merchant won't
quests?
just give you beans, they'll actually give you a hefty sum of butt. That's right, there are now weekly quests to earn even more butt coins and progress
This
faster
is
than
wild.
ever. That's not the only way we're making our progression faster.
3 blocks?
We know that over this past
What?
year at Yeeps, we've added hundreds of new building blocks to our mod. So to help our new and returning players keep up, each week at random, a few of our older
What?
blocks will be made
Whoa!
free for everyone. Of course, this is
Wait,
only for
what?
old
Is that
mods.
wiring
You never
stuff?
know
I
what you
need
could
the
get.
wiring
But if you just
stuff.
want to get straight to building,
Please
then be sure
bring
to swing by
out
every week
the
to get your hands on some free
wireless,
blocks.
like,
Alright, that's great and all,
connector
but where are
thingies?
the,
new gadgets?
As with any Yeeps update, we're adding some
These
new
maps
gadgets.
are
And we did
crazy.
say this was bigger than a biome. So we didn't just add 1 or 2 new gadgets, we added a new gadget for every single biome, and then some. Meaning we're adding more gadgets in this update than we've added in
What
any
are
update since
those?
launch.
That looks like
Now,
a
we
water
won't spoil them
gun.
all here, since it'll be more fun to try it for yourself. But here's one of my favorites, the
Saw
blade
blade.
launcher. With it, you can rip
What?
out a powerful saw blade that rides up
Yo!
walls and slices through
That
roofs
is
and pillars with
crazy.
ease. And speaking of new things,
New mobs? Oh yeah,
we
those are
also
the
added
little
a ton of new
deer-looking
mobs
thing I
with
saw.
multiple in every
Crabs!
biome,
Those
each
are
with different
awesome.
traits, behaviors, and attacks. Some of them can only be found in certain
the
dungeons that
heck?
you'll have to discover for yourself. But
The
there's a
wolves
ton
are,
of new
like,
life
freaky.
everywhere, all over the world.
The
Including our
bees!
first
The
highly requested
bees!
flying mob.
Bro, that kid was just like dead on
Big
the
reason for this new
ground.
world was to add more customization options for builders. For example, you can change
Oh,
the time
yes,
of day
I've been
on your
wanting
maps,
this.
and you could make maps darker
Oh
than
my
before
gosh.
if you want to
Bro,
have
it
that
just turned
spooky
into
basement
back
atmosphere.
rooms.
Of course, as we promised, you can make maps way bigger now. You can also just straight up build out of balance. That terrain you see out there is fully customizable, allowing you to
That is
shape the flat
crazy.
outside of your map.
What
to
is he
better match what's
holding?
inside, or just
That was
wall
like
in
a
your entire map if you
grappler, a
want.
goofy
And you can build simple
grappler.
structures, cityscapes, and really anything to make your maps
Holy
feel
crap.
more like a part of a larger world. And of course, last but not least,
Old maps.
even though we're excited to
I'm
level
excited
up
for
our map design for
basement.
the better, we know that
Comment
sometimes
what map
you
you're
feel
excited
nostalgic
for.
for the classics. And the gnomes of this world get that too. So each week, they'll build you a
Fortress.
perfect replica of a random
I think
classic
that's
map
Fortress.
for
That would
Yeeps'
be really
past.
unfortunate
That way,
if
this
I
map is
really
available
wasn't.
for everyone to play on together in the public world. And the drop coming right after 2.0,
Island!
you'll be able to use your beans to have the gnomes build a specific map just for your lobby. That way you can access
Oh, you
every
can
single
choose which
from
map you
Yeeps'
want. That
entire
is a
year-long
great
history whenever
idea.
you want. So stay tuned for that.
Free reward?
If you hop in during the first week after Yeeps 2.0 launches, you'll also be able to get an exclusive free limited time
Yippee!
Oh,
I'll
one
be
more
there.
bonus.
I'll be there.
If you're wondering what the bundle is,
The bundle.
this
What?
is Voyager. And in honor of Yeeps 2.0,
Yo!
we're not just giving you one gadget reskin,
Two,
we're
let's
giving you
freaking go!
two. They're reskins of our most iconic classic gadgets, the Bat and the Pelican, but fit for a
Wow.
dimensional traveler. So, are you ready for Yeeps 2.0?
I don't know if I'm ready.
We're
This
adding
is
a
crazy.
brand new living open world. Over 20 new maps, multiple hidden dungeons and
Wow.
secrets, tons of new mobs, a bunch of new gadgets and new blocks
Wait,
to
what
mess
was
with,
that? Was
more
that
building
a-
features, more
that
ways
was
to
a
earn butt
crazy
coins, a
looking
new
door.
gnome economy, and the return of every map from Yeeps'
This is
history.
crazy.
This new world is massive, and
You
we
know
didn't
what
even
else
show you
is
half of what's out
massive?
there. So make sure you're there on Thursday to see it for yourself. See you out there.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. That was the craziest thing I have ever seen. Oh my gosh, Yeeps 2.0 is going to be crazy. Stay tuned because in 2 days, I'm going to post an update video on Yeeps 2.0. Be there or be triangle. Yeah, you thought I was going to say sir.